Hey Astro Kids, and welcome back. And in today's video, we'll be talking about personality number 5. Let's go ahead and jump right into this. So before we start, you first want to make sure that you have the correct personality number. So in order to do this, you want to follow the chart on the screen. You want to take all of the consonants out of your first name and add them together until you get to a single digit or a master number of 11, 22, or 33. You want to do the same thing with your middle name and your last name, and then take the values of your first, middle, and last name and add them together until you get to a single digit. If the number that you arrived at was a 5, then this video is for you. So what is the personality number? The personality number is your first impression. This is how others perceive you. This is how you are projecting your energy out into the world. And so this is all about the opportunities that you attract to you. It is all about how you come across to others, your persona. And so this is not necessarily a deeper part of who you are. For that, I do recommend that you see some of my other videos of the life path numbers, the destiny number, the soul urge number, and I just did an entire video on all 31 of the birthday numbers. That will definitely give you a deeper indication of what your personality is like. But this is just the surface level when we talk about the personality number. Now let's talk a little bit about the number 5. So the number 5 is ruled over by Mercury, and so it is a very changeable and adaptable energy, just like the planet Mercury. It is also a planet that is very energetic, that is very youthful, that is very intelligent. And the 5 is coming in a trio of numbers of the 1, 5, and 7. And what all these numbers have in common is that they are highly intelligent and intuitive. So let's talk about the variations of the 5. If you, when you added up your numbers, you arrived at a 5 or more likely a 50, then you have this pure 5 energy. So you are definitely going to come across as someone who's very changeable, very adaptable, flexible, very charming, and having very good social skills. So this can definitely help you in the area of business. The 0 that is tagged along with the 5 also increases your sensory perception. So again, the 5 is a very intuitive number. If when you added your numbers together, you arrived at a 14 or a 41, you still will have this 5 energy, but this is going to give you a little bit of a different energy as well. Now, specifically with the 14, this is a karmic number. So you may find that you run into some difficulties in social situations, that others can perceive you in a way that is very selfish. So definitely with this energy, you want to be able to communicate and express who you are with others. People will perceive this from you immediately with this energy. Along with this, you want to be careful because this is a number that is very clever, that is very much able to manipulate situations. So you want to avoid any unethical behavior. So with the 1 and the 4 energy, the 1 is going to make you a leader, a trendsetter. People see you as someone to look up to. And the 4 energy definitely makes you come across as someone who's very ambitious, very determined, very reliable. If when you added your numbers together, you arrived at a 23 or a 32, then this is also going to give you a slightly different energy. Out of all of the combinations, this is going to be the most social. So you are going to come across as someone who is very communicative, someone who is very much involved with other people. The 3 energy gives you an ability to connect with others emotionally. So you have an impact on others. You come across as someone who is very charming, very charismatic. You have a way of influencing others through your words. The 2 also makes you come across as someone who's very nurturing, very diplomatic, very much able to adapt and to connect with your surroundings. So let's talk some more about the number 5. So again, if you have the 5 as your personality number, then people see you as someone who is very changeable, very flexible, very adaptable. And for this reason, people can also see you as someone who is slightly unreliable, someone who is constantly changing, constantly on the move. And so there is a little bit of a lack of stability with this number. And so this can be very conflicting if you have other numbers in numerology that are more stable for you. So definitely you want to see how this is interacting with the other numbers in your chart. part. But people tend to see you as someone who is constantly in this position of changing and taking on new experiences in life. And also on the flip side, people can see you as someone who is very fun-loving, very charming, very adventurous, someone who others want to be around for the next adventure, the next exciting thing. So you bring an atmosphere of fun to others. People see you as very adventurous, very daring, very courageous. And so also others can perceive you as someone who is up for any challenge, any new adventure. And so this is definitely an area where you want to be able to voice your opinions when people are perceiving you. You want to make it clear what you are willing to do and what you are not willing to do, because people tend to see you as someone who is open to any experience. Sometimes with personality number 5, you can attract a lot of jealousy from others as well. People tend to see you as someone who is living the life that they want to live. So people see you as very open, as very fun, as very courageous, able to take on things that other people are afraid of. And this is going to attract a lot of negativity. Sometimes people can see you as unreliable in relationships. They may see you as changing partners quickly, as jumping out of relationships and getting into new relationships. This is a part of this energy that you are giving off to others, of this versatility, of this ability to try on new things, to make changes, to go for what you want in life. So definitely you come across as a go-getter, as a freedom seeker, as a 5. And so sometimes you may find that others feel intimidated by your energy, by your presence, because again, they see you as someone who is doing things that they are afraid to do in life. Sometimes you give off a chameleon effect to others in the way that you come across, whether that be in your clothing style, in your behavior, in the choices that you're making in life. People see you as constantly changing, constantly taking on new adventures and new approaches to different situations. The 5 is definitely a great energy for business. If you are someone who is looking to excel in the field of business, this will help you a lot. Using this energy to your advantage, to be social, to use those communication skills to connect with others, will bring to you a lot of opportunities in life.